Hey guys, it's me, Cowgirl, and today I wanted to show you my Tantone sketchbook. So let's jump right in. So I am subscribed to this YouTuber. Her name is dramaticparrot. I will put her name in the description so you know what to look up if you want to learn this kind of technique. But she does a really cool colored pencil technique that I just find amazing. Like, instead of being monochrome with the colors, like using blue and then just going darker and darker blue to make shadows, she uses different colors to make shadows and lighting effects. And today I wanted to show you what I have done using that technique. So if you want, I'll let her explain how to do it because I'm sure I will be terrible at it. Ooh, I hiccuped there. This might be a two-parter video, but I'm not sure yet. So here are the supplies you'll need. Colored pencils. I like Prismacolor pencils. Those are the exact same kind she uses, and she's right. They work the best for this technique because they're soft core and have very soft lead and are easy to blend. And this technique requires a lot of blending. Then you'll also need these white gel pens. Jelly Roll is the brand, and you'll find them in the scrapbooking section at Michael's. I also got these at Michael's. I got the 12-pack because I can't afford any other huge pack of colored pencils. So yeah, I just bought the 12-pack, and I've been buying individual pencils if one runs low or whatnot. And then what she uses to preserve them is called workable fixative, but I didn't know what it was called at the time, so I just went with this high gloss wood spray finish, and it works pretty well. I will show you why you have to be careful with how much you use. So when you put that all together using her technique, you get a drawing that looks like this. This is the first time I ever did the technique. I did it on the 4 main Five Nights at Freddy's mascots from the first game, and yes, I put it in the okay category. I'm not too proud of it. I've definitely improved on the technique since then. So yeah, that was my first one. You can see I used the Jelly Roll pens to outline them and make them look like a sticker, and they're kind of shiny after you put the wood spray on, or workable fixative, or whatever you use. This was the second time, which was a little bit better. I did mangle. And as you can see, for her shadows, instead of just using gray, I used blue, and on her snout I used pink and purple, and down here I used purple for shadows. Also using the white gel pen for highlights. Okay, this one I did stay monochrome with, because it still works if you do stay monochrome. It's the Funko Pop vinyl figurine version of Tinkerbell. You know, those little figurines that you can get at like Hot Topic or places like that. So those little figurines are a huge inspiration for me. So yeah, this one's another kind of average one. It's not my favorite, but you can see I put some little sparklies with her wand. And then this one I just doodled because I was bored. It's Scar from The Lion King, my favorite Disney villain. If you watched my Q&A video, you know that my favorite Disney movie is The Lion King. So yeah, I was just bored. I was just doodling and experimenting with the pencils. I think orange is the color I use the most in this kind of technique. So yeah. And before we go on to the next one, you already probably got a glimpse of it. This right here is why you need to be careful. I don't know if you can see it, but this is why you need to be careful of how much of the spray you use, because if you spray too much, it will kind of bleed through and make your paper look gross and greasy, and then you can't use the other side for anything. So yeah, that's happened to me a lot. It's okay. Focus camera. but it does kind of waste paper. So this one is my absolute favorite drawing that I ever did. It was my attempt at an anime character. I still like how she turned out. It's Ariel, obviously. And I just love her because of the colors in her tail and her hair. And I don't know, I thought I did a really good job on this. See another example of why you shouldn't spray too much of the finish. This is one of my first times drawing Foxy. I thought it turned out pretty good. Yeah, my inspiration was this fan art I found on the internet. It wasn't from DeviantArt. I don't really know who drew it, but I didn't exactly copy it because I don't know who any of these artists are, so I try not to copy it like exactly line per line. So yeah, I just put my own little spin on it, made it some different colors, gave him a little shiny on his hook there. So yeah. This one is the one I think everyone who goes through this finds to be the creepiest, and I'm starting to see where they're coming from. This is the Funko Pop versions of Alice, Mad Hatter, and Cheshire Cat, but I still like the color that I used in it. I don't know, it looks really cool to me. Okay, real quick, I'm just going to see how much time that we've used. Okay, we haven't used a lot. I think this will be all one part then, because I'm going through these kind of fast, because, you know, they're all the same. But if you want to check out Dramatic Parrot's video, I strongly suggest you do if you're into this. This was the first time I didn't use any terribly bright colors. I did Bullseye from Toy Story 2, and you know, this one's just very, I'd say it's more kind of neutral because the only really bright colors are on his snout and the inside of his ears, so mostly it's very neutral, soft, not as vibrant tones. This one is okay. This is one of those other ones that I just did because I was bored. It's Peter Pan and his Lost Boys, in particularly Foxy. No, not Foxy. Fox and Cubby. I don't know his real name, but I know he has some other name. Fox is just what they called him in the play version, but you know, who cares? Tomato, tomato. This is another one I like because of all the bright colors. This is Fred from Big Hero 6 in his kind of fire-breathing monster costume, and I don't know, I don't use blue a whole lot when I do these drawings. I mostly use oranges, reds, and a whole bunch of warm colors, so I like how this turned out. Another Five Nights at Freddy's fan art, because I'm in love with Five Nights at Freddy's fan art, is Foxy and Mangle, and this is an original piece. All I did for the reference was just get generic pictures of them from the games off the internet. And, you know, I've seen, like, Gmods of Mangle looking like this before. I don't know. I like this. I think it's pretty cute because, let's be honest, every Five Nights at Freddy's fan ships them as a couple. So, anyway, moving on. Now, one of my favorite things from Disney is Winnie the Pooh, so I knew I had to do something Winnie the Pooh related in this sketchbook. So, this was the first one I did. I have another one that's coming up. It's Chibi Eeyore, or kind of Chibi Eeyore. This was a clip from dragonart.com that I just found and kind of enhanced it a bit because it was just a flat blue and black and pink when I found it, and I also gave him a grass and thistle patch because we all know how much Eeyore loves his thistles. So, and he looks a lot less gloomy here. He looks more cute. I got this off the internet too. I don't know if it was a fan art of anyone's, but it's the frozen style of the two witches from Wicked, which I hope to see when it comes to my town. So yeah, the Wicked Witch of the West is obviously Elsa, and then Glinda is Anna. I don't know the story of Wicked, but I just thought this was a really cool picture, so. Here's my other Winnie the Pooh drawing of Tigger, Winter Tigger, because he has a scarf on. This one I like because I like what I did with the stripes and with his nose, with the shininess. I love Tigger. He's my favorite Disney character, so I knew I had to do him in here, like, once. This is one of my more recent and probably most colorful one that I've ever done. It's all 5 of Riley's emotions from Inside Out. And I'm pretty sure I used every color possible that I own on this picture. I'm probably over-exaggerating, but I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I like it. Very colorful, very vibrant. So, again, another example of what happens if you spray too much. This is another one I just did because I was bored, Jasmine and Raja. I was trying to draw a princess because I don't, as you have seen so far, there aren't really any princess pictures in here. Not too proud of her hair, it looks kind of weird. But maybe one day I'll come back and make a better picture of her. Now, I think this is my last one. It's the toy animatronics in more of a cartoony style from Five Nights at Freddy's 2. There's Chica with her cupcake. Yeah, this one, I like it because of the colors, but I feel like some things are not very proportioned right, so yeah, but I still like it. So that was my Tantone sketchbook, guys. Now where to get the supplies? You can get all of these from Michael's. You'll find the colored pencils in the, well, colored pencil section, I guess. It's over near where all the sketchbooks are, is usually where they put them. You'll find the high gloss wood spray or the workable fixative in the carpentry and wood sections. And like I said, you'll find the jelly roll pens in the scrapbooking section. Just in case you guys want to learn this technique from Dramatic Parrot, and if you want to make some works of art of your own. So thanks for watching, guys. Glad I got to show you this. I will see you later. Bye!